Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man, it's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to Cocktails, Dirty Discussions with Kiki and Medinah Monroe. Yeah.
Today's cocktail is called Knock the Nerves Out. You're going to take,
what?
Yes, you're going to take 2 ounces of tequila, 1.5 ounces of a really good triple sec, a splash of sour mix it all in a shaker with ice, pour over ice. Then you're going to take a shot of tequila and then sip the rest of the drink and enjoy. And that's to knock the nerves out. So welcome back to Cocktails, Dirty Discussions, you guys. I am here today with my mom. This is an episode that y'all have been asking for a lot. So, hey, Mommy.
Good evening, everyone.
Her name is Tish. Can I call you Tish?
Yes. It's preferred.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you were going to say that. Well.
Yeah, because this discussion don't call for a mommy discussion.
It definitely does not. So, okay. So my mom lives in Texas. And what's your relationship status?
Single, and ready to mingle.
Okay. So, yeah. So she's single. She has 3 other kids. I'm the oldest of all of her children. And we don't really talk about stuff like this, which is why I had to make that drink to knock the nerves out. So this is going to be a very interesting discussion. Were you nervous at all?
No.
Why not?
No, I just, I'm not nervous. I would say at first I was like, well, I'm going to give her the answers for someone my age, not who I really am.
Oh, gosh. Okay. So do you want to say how old you are?
I mean, shoot, it ain't no secret. You old. I'm older. I'm 51.
Okay. All right. So before I start asking you the questions for the game and we get into the discussion and everything, I'm going to do the weird sex story of the week.
You said a man is not a necessity, a man is a luxury.
Like dessert. Yeah. A man is absolutely not a necessity.
Did you mean that to sound mean and bitter?
Oh, not at all. I adore dessert. I love men. I think men are the coolest. But you don't really need them to live.
So I feel like stuff like this is going to be a lot more common now that people are stuck in the house. But this woman was dating a chandelier. And she even went to court to try and file a discrimination case. She claims that she has she has a sexual orientation. I don't know what it's called, but where she's attracted to inanimate objects. And there is this chandelier at her home that she is so in love with. And she feels like they are discriminating against her because they will not allow her to marry the chandelier. You think she got cabin fever or something?
No, that really is an issue, like a mental health issue.
That's an issue, but that's not a sexual orientation.
Well, some people have sex with the tailpipe of their cars.
And
like for real.
Yep.
They have people that have sex with animals, with dead people. People are weird. They have their kinks, but this is not a kink. This is a mental illness.
Yeah, and I hope she gets the help that she deserves. Check on your family members and make sure they're not falling in love with stuff like the refrigerator or the stove. Because
you never know what you'll find if you open up that refrigerator door late at night.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so we
might think it's milk, but it ain't.
Well, what's it going to be?
Sperm, girl, sperm.
Why would you put that in the refrigerator?
You said the people be going out with refrigerators.
All right.
I'm just saying.
I would say to make sure that they won't. Well, all right. So we play a game to loosen things up.
Wait a minute. What? So you go over to a dude's house and he has more than one refrigerator. One has food and one is empty. Girl, get your shit and get up out of there. You ain't gonna never be enough. You ain't gonna be cold enough. Get out of there.
Wait, what is the second refrigerator for?
That's his love thing. That's his side hoe.
What?
If he got 2 refrigerators,
I heard you.
One is full of food and one is empty. That empty one, that's his girl on the side.
Did you know somebody like that?
Nah, girl, I'm just saying. You said refrigerator. I said a tailpipe, but that man was getting it on with that tailpipe. I seen that on the YouTube.
Oh my God.
I said, oh boy.
It was
what kind of disease you gonna get from that? Okay, but I'm sorry. We're off the itinerary. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. All right.
You started late. I've been drinking.
Yeah, and I try not to, so I would be on good behavior because I have a hard time staying on the itinerary myself. So anyway.
Well, you know I loves me a good itinerary.
I know you do. I'm sorry it doesn't have minute markers for you, but we like to be a little bit lax with that. So anyway, the game is
that's
called...
the problem I had with the itinerary.
The game is called Truth or Drink. You may want to fill your cup because it looks like it's getting light. Yeah. So
this some good stuff, y'all. It tastes just like watermelon Kool-Aid. I ain't got that much left. I'm going to see if my son to go get some. He's part of production, but he mad now. He in his room eating a frozen dinner because I ain't cooked.
Oh, well.
He's single. Well, he ain't single, but he's single.
Ooh. Okay. Well,
he ain't married.
Woomy. Okay,
Come
we
on.
gotta play the game. I'm sorry, Tish. We
All
gotta
right.
play the game. All right. So the way that it works, it's called Truth or Drink. Y'all may, if you're a subscriber to Patreon, if you're not, you need to be. It's patreon.com/cocktails. And you have to subscribe on there and you can see all the bonus videos. So I've been playing Truth or Drink with a couple of different people. You can take that. I don't need it. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a question. Mm-hmm. And then you'll hear the question and you can decide, I'm going to answer this truthfully or I'm just going to take a drink. We usually play by
you're shady. Oh, shit. Okay. Start slow.
All right. I'll start slow. First question. Who's your favorite child?
Mm-hmm. Oh, girl, you know I love all y'all equally. Are you for real?
I didn't
y'all
say who you love more.
Y'all each bring a different joy to my life. You really do. And that's just being honest. Y'all all think it's Joseph.
We do.
And Joseph and Madison Joseph and Madison think it's you.
Mm-hmm.
Mallory and Madison think it's Joseph. But I love all y'all equally. It's just that you were the firstborn.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph is the last.
Mm-hmm. And he's your
You
own
and I
boy.
have come. Well, there's Martin Jr., but he's a grown man.
Your kids that you had yourself.
True. And then you have you. So, yeah, we had our rough patch going through the last part of high school and all of college.
What a tough time.
Yeah, after you graduated, started living life on your own, I feel like we became closer again.
Mm-hmm.
Mallory, same way. She's coming back around to me. Madison, well, she's iffy. But I tell you, I'll barracuda for all of y'all. I'm just saying I'll catch a jellyfish sting for y'all. And that's some scary shit. Oh.
No, it's fine. You can say what you want. We don't bleep out
No,
words.
Joseph said if you use profanity on YouTube, you don't get paid.
I do get paid, so.
Oh, Joseph, she said she still get paid.
They do a limited... They do a limited ad thing, but it's not that big of a deal. We get money in other ways. Anyway, have you ever had a one-night stand?
Oh, no.
Or too classy based?
No, just too slutty based, girl. Just be honest.
Okay. What do you think your biggest parenting mistake was with me?
I would have to say listening more to my mother instead of following my first mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because even to this day, she still calls me when she hears things and wants me to address it with you. And my first response, she is an adult.
Mm-hmm.
I have to let her fall if she's going to fall and be there to help her up. And I have to let her make her own way.
What's the craziest rumor that you've heard about me?
That you had a sugar daddy.
Yeah, that was a big rumor going around the family.
I was like, well, why I can't have the sugar granddaddy? Shit. girl, she ain't got no sugar daddy. She just work hard. If I'm wrong, okay, but yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to drink when I don't want to answer a question. Okay.
Right. Yeah, you answering them. Okay. Have you ever done drugs?
Just marijuana. Little Xanax. Never tried the Percocet. I drank some scissor, but we fell asleep in the car. So that's not good.
That's not good.
I tried Coke one time.
Really?
And it was me and a couple of girls from college, but we were all, out of college at the time, had professional jobs. And she was like, let's just try it and see. Let's just try it. Oh, my head, like all this was hurting. I felt horrible. I was scared I was going to get hooked because, addictive personality or addiction runs in our family for other things. I was like, oh, I can't do this. So yeah, that was it. I was a one hitter quitter. I didn't like the way it made me feel. I felt like I was running, but I was sitting. It just didn't feel. I like things that mellow me out, like liquor. But yeah.
Have you ever been a side chick?
No.
Have you ever found any of my friends attractive? Like my guy friends? My guy friends?
Yeah. Yes.
Why are you doing the shoulder shimmy? What is that about?
Because I'm just thinking, like, he'd be like, oh, hey, girl. And I'll be like way down here.
I know who you're talking about. All right.
Yeah.
Why do you think
tell him I say hey?
Okay.
I'm not supposed to drink it.
Have you? No. Why do you think I'm not married yet?
At one point, I thought you were gay. I thought you liked the lady pond. And I was like, well, why would she just not tell me she likes the lady pond? That would just make me stop. And then I said, well, maybe she's just real selective. And I think that's what it really is. You're waiting until you reach some pinnacle, even though sometimes if you have the right man by your side, he'll help lift you there. And it can be your joint accomplishment instead of just yours. There's no shame in sharing it. Look at you already share this show with Medinah.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with sharing.
Yeah.
Well, with certain
But I've
things.
decided I'm going to stop asking you about cheering.
Thank God, because that is something I've always said, and I just never understood why you were still asking me about that. You got 3 grandchildren already.
I honestly think that you will marry an older guy who's divorced and has kids.
Yeah,
and that's how
probably.
you'll be a mom. I don't know if I'll like them, but hey, let's go.
Yeah, hopefully somebody does. Let's see. Have you ever stalked an ex?
Yes.
You're just gonna answer everything. Okay.
I mean, what you wanted me to lie?
No, I didn't want you to lie. What happened?
Well, I had this one boyfriend. His name was... Oh, I can't say names, can I?
You can make up a code name. That's what we do.
We'll call him...
got like a football
We'll
bag.
call him Alex Rodriguez. That's what we'll call him.
Okay. Alex Rodriguez.
But he wasn't Mexican or whatever he is.
Puerto Rican. Okay.
Yeah.
So you stalked him.
Yeah. He became pretty famous, and I just kind of followed him to see, what he was doing, whatever. And he called me one time, and he was like, well, how you doing? I was like, I'm fine. It's going okay. So when I first moved to Dallas, and he was like, well, where are you at now? And I told him. And he was like, well, I'm playing a game in Dallas. I said, okay, cool. He was like, well, can you come see me? I said, well, wait a minute, aren't you married? He was like, yeah, but that don't matter. I said, oh, you up to the same old shit. I hope you have a good career.
And bloop.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. What attracted you to my dad?
Ooh, girl, I thought your daddy was so cute back in the day. Just didn't know nothing about it. He used to be fine, too. Yeah. Didn't know a lot of stuff about him. You know, if I had listened to my brother, you wouldn't have been here.
As I've heard. from your brother.
You know, a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say about him, but honestly, at first, it was pretty cool. He was fun. He was older. We had to do a lot of stuff, go a lot of places and stuff. And then when I went off to college, it just started fizzling,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And
So you dated him before you went to college?
the summer before.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I went off to college, got pregnant with you, and I had to come back home. And he was like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It wasn't fine. It wasn't
Mhm.
fine. And men will tell you anything at the time. Little did I know he had a record for doing this kind of stuff. So, but of course, we just recently found this out.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
there is that.
So,
Have you ever cheated in relationships? In any of your relationships? Okay, and the last one, I'll save the other ones when we do our bonus. Who's your celebrity crush or crushes?
Life Jennings.
Life
Before I knew.
Jennings.
Hold on, let me take that back, because that was before I knew that he sang about what he meant. He had sang a song about he put the Timbs on many people back.
Mm-hmm.
He be driving his Chevy and all of that. That fool drove his Camaro to that boy house and kicked in the door and snatched this woman up out of there. I do want a caveman, but damn, not that much of a caveman.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Oh, that guy. Oh my gosh, Aquaman. Oh,
Jason
Lord have
Momoa.
mercy.
Is that
Ooh,
him?
I just want, yes, I want to fire. I want to beat. I want to burn up the office where that advertising agency is that has him walking through, taking off like the prosthetics, the arm, the muscles, and
the
all of that.
hair.
Yes, girl, they crazy. That's Jason. Ooh, I know Lisa be having a good time.
He is very handsome. He's on my list, but you know, I like Rick Fox the most. All right.
I used to like Rick Fox, but then I saw my daughter be stalking him.
I don't be stalking him. I just appreciate his pictures.
Hey, am I crooked? Because this
You're not
Joseph's
crooked.
laptop. Okay, go ahead.
Your head is tilted to the side, like you're tilting your head.
Okay.
But it's fine. It doesn't look unnatural or anything. Okay. So that's it for the game. If y'all want to hear more truth or drink questions, you can submit it to us through email, and hopefully we can set this up again and do another one. We'll see how it goes. Now, today. What?
I don't get to ask you any questions?
No, you get to ask me questions in the bonus.
Oh,
they gotta pay for that. Yeah, they gotta pay for that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't give out your business for free, huh?
Mm-hmm. All right,
Okay.
now. Okay, moving on. So I wanted to talk to you just like I said earlier, we don't really have a lot of these conversations, but I thought it would be interesting for us to do it and then just to hear like your perspective. You are older than me. Growing up, you were married most of my life. And I saw that relationship. Then I knew that there was my dad. And so I wanted to know about what you think about the relationships and what it's like dating for you now. So I want to start with dating now. Do you date?
I do. Y'all don't know about it, but I do.
Mm-hmm. Do you like it?
No, it's very difficult.
Why?
I'm 51.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want anyone that is too young for me. Too young for me is someone in the 30s, early 40s.
Well, how old they gotta be?
Should at least 45.
Oh,
That's what we're gonna talk about.
I don't know. Maybe you wanted to be a cougar and have that phase in your life. You wanted somebody younger. I was gonna ask if you would date somebody my age, but
Nope.
No, I see 45 and up. How old is too old?
60.
60. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, fuck that. Wait a minute. Bring it back. About 56. 5 years.
56? Really?
That's a 5-year gap.
Why?
5 up or down.
Why?
Because I feel like when they get too old, I don't really have anything in common to talk to them about. Because honestly, my age is 51. But let's be real, my attitude and views on life, they're very forward. They're more younger. A lot
That's
of my
true.
friends, I don't want to put them out there like that, but yeah. So I'm very open. I don't mind a lot of things because it's really none of my business. Things that when I was growing up was definitely not okay to be talked about, discussed, or shown. I applaud young people that are living in their truth.
Things
My
like
friends
what?
don't accept that, like being gay. Let me
Oh.
just put it out there. A lot of my friends, they're like, no, that's wrong. The Bible says it's wrong. This is that another. Okay, there's a lot of things the Bible says is wrong, and I don't want to get into all of that, but that's not my business. The Bible teaches us to love thy neighbor, and that's what you need to do, period.
Yeah.
So one of my really good friends, he's, gay, and I just love him to death. And I don't agree with a lot of things that my friends disagree with. Well, we have disagreements about it. Race mixing.
They don't like
You
that.
would think, because I asked like I don't want to say who it was, but I said, well, if I come to a function with a white guy, what's going to be the problem? It's like, well, we're going to be nice, but we're going to be talking to you about what the hell is wrong with you. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well.
Yeah. Tell me how you really feel. So, I love them all to death, but as I stated, some of them are more stuck in the old way of thinking, and I'm just like a live and let live, because honestly, who can I judge? I've been out there.
Have you always been really open-minded?
Yes.
Where do you think you got that from?
Honestly, I don't know. I would say that out of all of my siblings, and I have 5 altogether, I am the wild card, the black sheep, and I'm okay with that because I'm true to who I am.
And that's important because everybody can't say that. It's probably lighter to live your life.
Yeah,
that
it
way.
is. It is.
Okay, so what made you want to get married?
Married to Martin.
How many times you been married?
Girl, once. Don't be fronting me. Shit.
I thought so. So it's like, who else? Thought you had a secret.
No, I ain't have no secret. Well, I mean, it's with other people I wish I could have married, but that just didn't pan out. But, girl, when your stepdaddy, when I first saw him, I was like, ooh, look at them. That's why I never liked him to wear no tank shirt.
Why?
Girl, when I first saw him, he was at my friend's house over in Irving, Texas. And me and one of my girlfriends, we had just stopped by just, to kick it. We ain't had nothing to do on the weekend. It was hot. It was summertime. We walked in. I saw that bald head shining. Their muscles was pop, pop, pop. And I said, whoa, who is that? Because, I used to be just like everybody else from Louisiana, stuck on them yellow bones, girls, because that mean for men, too. I was like, oh, my God, who is that? I'm just reliving it again. I know that fucker was a liar. But I was like, oh, my God. I was like, ooh, girl. So I said her name, but I ain't going to say it on here. I was like, girl, because she was, she seen it. She wanted, she got it. She was like Beyonce.
Okay.
Excuse me. I said, girl, I'm going to shoot my shot at this right here. It is fine. She was like, yeah, he is. I said, all right, girl. She was like, okay, well, shoot your shot. If it don't work, I'm going to shoot my shot. I say, oh, cool bet.
So what'd you do to shoot your shot?
I was like, hey, what's up?
You did those eyes?
I did, girl. I was about 100 pounds lighter, girl. I was fine. I was looking good.
I told you my
like,
friend saw
up?
your picture and was like, oh, it's your mama?
Yes. Yeah. Somebody that is around you would have problems with me about 30 years ago. Woo.
Okay, so you met him, you shot your shot, and what happened?
Yeah. So we all kicked it that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the time, my friend was dating his friend. That's why he had came out. He just rode out with him.
Okay.
So anyway,
Where do you
and
live?
Grambling.
Oh, okay.
So he called me during the week and he was like, well, such and such is coming back. I'm gonna come back, but I want to kick it with you. I said, okay, cool. So after that week, that next weekend he came, we started kicking it, and that was that. Bop bop a loo bop a wop bam boom. But I should have taken the goggles off and seen that somebody has a problem with telling the truth. Yeah.
That happens. Do you think, do you ever regret getting married?
No.
Do you think that it's, if you meet somebody and you fall in love for whatever reason, do you think it's worth getting married?
I do.
Why is that?
If you marry the right person for you, you have a solid partner.
Mm-hmm.
He will uplift you. He'll back you. He'll support you. He'll be your friend. He'll be your lover. And sometimes he'll be your enemy and you have to whip his ass and get it back on track. No, I'm just kidding about that last part. But sometimes, he will be your friend
Uh-huh.
and he'll be one of your biggest supporters. And it's always good to be able to have a sounding board that can make you feel better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and another thing, if you marry the right one, he's going to have money and he's going to help you with your bills and get your stuff straight. Or he's going to take care of all the bills. But if you take care of all the bills, just be careful that comes with stuff.
Like what?
Well, it's my way or the highway.
Mm-hmm.
They take on a different persona.
Yeah.
She ain't going nowhere. She need me.
Mm-hmm.
So not saying you have to work outside of the home, but always have something for yourself. Something for yourself. Even if it's going for a walk in the park every day, because that costs nothing. Have that for yourself, but you have to have something for yourself.
What do you feel about secret bank accounts?
Secret
For
bank
you.
account?
Like if you got your stash away account, do you advise that to people who are married to always put some money to the side for you? Or do you think that's a recipe for disaster?
That's a recipe for disaster because if you did that to you, you would be pissed off. What I do think you should do is have a joint account where you both equally put money into the account. If you're not working, then you need access to all accounts. Then have your own account for your girls' night out, your shopping sprees, and all of that. But I don't think secret accounts, because once you bring secrets into the equation, you're going to have problems.
Okay, but if you have a separate account where you do your personal stuff, your girls' night out, why is that not a secret account? Does he have access to it, or what do you mean?
He's not going to want access to it if he loves you. He don't give him put money in it.
Did y'all hear that? Because we get questions about that a lot. And it's like, well, girl, I don't know. Somebody wanted us to do a whole episode about splitting money. And I said, I ain't never split money with nobody. It's my money. And then I'll take some of yours if you give it to me. But if you don't, whatever. I've not been married. Nothing has been that serious for that to be my life. So I don't know.
Well, let me just say this. I honestly and truly believe that the man should be the head of the household. And in order for you to be the head of the household, you need to be taking care of your wife. In your marriage vows, it tells you to honor your husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you're honoring him, he has to be the man he's supposed to be. He's got to be able to take care of home.
Speaking to the mic.
I'm sorry. He's got to be able to take care of home.
Uh-huh.
Now, it might not be the home you want, but he has to be able to take care of home. If your home is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment, well, it better not be an efficiency. Y'all might need to wait. But if it's a 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom apartment and y'all trying to save up for a common goal and he's pulling the weight, you have to defer to your husband. The world is a man's world because they're real sensitive about stuff like that.
They sensitive about a lot of stuff and try to pretend like it's just the women.
Yeah, they really are. And when they don't feel like they're in charge, like they have the final say or they're inputting the most into a home, it becomes kind of gray area, kind of fishy like.
Mm-hmm.
And I do know that Black women, we do have a reputation of taking over. I wouldn't say that that's necessarily true, but I will say that sometimes men do need to step up and be the head of the household
Mm-hmm.
and make the decisions. But you can't be making the decision and we sit in the dark.
Yeah. Why do you think that Black women do that? Take over?
Ooh, they're going to kill me for this, but I don't think they've had a lot of examples.
Mm. Of a man leading and doing what needs
Of
to
a
be
man
done.
leading. Because, ultimately, why are you marrying a man that you don't want to honor and obey?
That's how I feel. I feel like some
Because,
people want to be in a relationship or to say they have one because they feel like they have one up because they think that maybe they're not in the stereotype of all these single Black women. But it's like, well, girl, if you still doing everything and he just there, you got a homie.
okay, they're probably going to kill me for this statement.
What?
But I also feel like, and the girls at work, they always fussing at me about that. There are certain things that are men's work and certain things that are women's work.
Oh, gosh. So you believe in the gender roles?
I do.
Yeah. Some people going to feel some type of way, but we also have a lot of girls who like it. So what do you think the gender roles are? What should a man be doing in a relationship and a marriage? And the women, what should we be doing?
I think a woman's place is to take care of the home. The inside of the home is the man's place to make sure that your car is filled up with gas, your car is clean, the house is clean on the outside, the yard is done. Anything that's breaking down, he's taking care of it. He's bringing the money home to the household. He's making plans for your future.
Mm-hmm.
I think that as women, we put too much on ourselves, and that's why so many of us are dying of heart attacks because it's too stressful. We're trying to do our part, come home from work, cook, clean, homework with the kids, clean, sex with the husband. He sleep, and then you up cleaning again, folding towels and all of this stuff. No, ma'am. All you need to do is go to work if your budget requires it. Go to work, or if that's what you enjoy, cook, children, and then pamper yourself.
From what I know, it seems like you've always been in a relationship up until you got divorced. Because that was condensed. Why you say no?
No, girl, shoot.
How much time did you have to not be in one?
Well, I was out here for about 5 years. Yeah, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, baby. I'm telling you.
Okay, so for 5 years of your 51, well, no, we won't even say 51 because the children years don't care. It seems like you're a long-term relationship person. You don't think so?
In the past, I was, yeah.
What changed?
I just feel like I want to see a bunch of different people.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got much more time on this earth, so I got to see what it do.
Well, hopefully you got a while. You're only 51.
Yeah, but everything don't work till you're dead. They ain't got no pills for women yet.
Actually, they do.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I can send you some. I actually have an endorsement deal with them. Perfect time for me to
That
plug
one
it.
that be on your Instagram all the time?
The She Orgasms pill is an herbal supplement. I can send you some in the mail if you'd like, and you can try them out at your leisure. They work for some people. They don't work for some. But just try them out and see, what you think.
Okay, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm. And some people take it as a daily supplement, and then some people just wait until they feel like they need it. Okay, so I want to go back to your dating life now. So you don't have kids in the house for real. I mean, quarantine has changed that. But was it really different when it was just you?
Yeah, it was.
What was different?
Well, I don't really want anybody in my space like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go over to my little friends' houses and stuff, kick it over there, sip
Mm-hmm.
some Crown, yak, listen to old school
That must
music.
have been when you was ignoring my phone calls.
Well, girl, what we gonna talk about if a cute man, he old or whatever in front of me,
Well, nothing. You go ahead and have your fun. I just be calling to talk about the housewives and stuff, check in, make sure
I
everybody all
cannot
right.
wait for that new housewife show to come on.
Me either. It's taking too
I'm
long.
embedded in your motherfucking brain, bitch. She didn't say motherfucking brain. Your brain, bitch.
What you think
And you
she was
gonna
drinking?
keep seeing me.
What you think she was drinking? 'Cause she don't even drink. What got her so high?
No.
I feel like she had a little bit of that sweet rum.
No, I don't think she was drinking. I just think she's sick of Deanie, as am I. You can't be a bully sometime and a wimp other times. Own it or move on.
Yeah, but let's get away from the housewives. We don't be talking about that on here.
Thank
All right.
you.
Okay, so what would you marry again?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know.
What makes you iffy about it?
Well, if I'm married again, it would have to be to someone that I really and truly feel like would help me as my body deteriorates. Because there's only so much science can fix.
Help you like what? You want a bionic leg or something?
No, like shit. Simple stuff like help me to the toilet. Help me to the toilet. Fix my food. Like if I'm laid up in the bed with one damn leg, help me get in my wheelchair. And so shit go down. Don't leave me in my wheelchair over in the corner. No, no ma'am. No sir. Well, not no ma'am. No sir.
What kind of man do you want?
Oh girl, this is gonna sound so racist.
Okay.
I better not say it, huh? I didn't tell
Maybe
you before.
think about it. Think about it and then say it, but it's okay. That motorcycle is really annoying me. Sorry, you guys, if you can hear it. I'm going to try my best to get it out, but
I want a man that don't mind fixing up a house because we might not be able to afford a really nice one.
why
I
you
want a
couldn't afford
man
really
whose
nice one?
nails are clean but cut short because he got things to do with those fingers. I want a man that can fix a car because I don't want to always have to go to the body shop because, sometimes curves move. You know what I'm saying? I want a man
They be jumping out.
that wears shorts in the wintertime with Birkenstocks. I want a man who, when he gets dressed up, he puts on a plaid shirt and a pair of khakis. I want a man that I can't use his comb and he can't use my shit. Not because he's bald. I want a man that'll sit in the corner and just shut up and let me be me. And then when it's time to go, he comes tap me and say, hey, Tish, it's time to go. Okay, baby, let's go.
I hope y'all can read between those lines. I think it was very clear. That's an excellent description. Okay.
Y'all always talk about I say too much, so I tried to.
You did good. You did good. Okay. What kind of man do you think would be good for me?
An older man that has been divorced, has
Older,
several
like
kids
how much
already.
older?
Like maybe 10 years older. I don't want to say your age.
I've said it already. They know I stopped lying about it.
That about your anniversary or your 25th birthday. An older man who is divorced, who has kids already, has partial custody, not even joint custody, but partial, so that he can be a helpmate to you.
Yeah,
the race
really
unknown.
Unknown. You
Yeah,
don't think
race
he would be
unknown.
black? What is all this humming about?
It would be detrimental to your love life if a black woman is waiting around for a black man to treat them the way that they deserve to be treated. Not saying that they won't, but to wait around for it. You need to explore and just date. We were supposed to do a challenge and we never did.
I forgot the challenge. What was it? Go on a date and tell
Just go on
from
a
the dating
dating
app.
app and just go on dates. Yeah, we need to do a 7-day dating app thing where we go for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and just meet up with guys like at restaurants. This ain't no sex, ain't no going out, no none of that. Just meeting up with different people to see what you like and don't like. But I can tell you what I don't like. I don't like a man when he chewing and you can hear his bones popping.
I don't like that either. It's like, what's going on
I
in
can
there?
tell you that. Because I likes to eat, honey, and I can't be having no cacophony of sounds coming out.
Me either. That's going to mess up my meal. And then it's just going to be like, well, you can pay this tab and go. But that's rude.
Are you eating chicken bones? What is going on over there?
Probably trying to get to the marrow. If we go to a nice enough place, they're going to have it on the menu. Step it up. I don't eat bone marrow, but they might. I don't want to be hearing the chicken bones like you said. Anyway, let's see. If you could change one thing and only one thing about your past, which could have a butterfly effect, what would it be?
I never would have got my first credit card in college.
Well, I think we know where that's going. If you could tell your 17-year-old self something, what would it be?
Girl, don't go to Northeast. That ain't far enough away.
How far was that? Like 2 hours? Hour and a half?
That's 2 hours, girl. And then one of my homegirls had a car, and we was up and down that road. We was up and down them back roads going to Natchitoches, up and down, going across to Tech and Grambling. We was all up in them fraternity houses and shit. Oh, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. But we all graduated.
Well, that's good because some people do the sex, drugs, and rock and roll and never see the graduation ceremony. They don't reach commencement. And so that's good that you still finished.
Yeah. I mean, I was out there bad, but, I knew I had to get my education. I couldn't embarrass my family name. Not like that. I embarrassed it other ways, but whatever.
Speaking of embarrassment, do you ever get embarrassed about me doing this show?
No. I will tell you what happens, though. What? So this is what happened. So when you met him at Joseph's
with the locks
party. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, this is my daughter. She has a podcast. You should check it out. You and your lady or whatever. Because you know me, in my mind, I'm young too. So, I be talking to everybody. Yeah. Well, so he never checked out the podcast, but he definitely was following you at the time. I don't know if he still is or not. I mean, I don't know. Anywho, he was like, well, once I started following her, I noticed a lot of my homeboys are. I said, yeah, she's from here. So, it stands to reason. He was like, yeah, but these are from New Orleans. I said, oh, okay. So anyway, another guy, he says to me, Tish, your daughters, they're just so beautiful. I said, I know. He's talking about, I'm going to marry him. I said, boy, if you don't give me some money for Pampers or some shit like that, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Talking about Mallory. Right? Oh. So he was like, what about the oldest one? She got kids? I said, no, but this is her podcast. So he listened to your podcast. He was like, he high yellow. He talking about, ooh, Tish, that show. I said, I ain't never listened to it. I just try to encourage younger people to listen because that's the demographic. Right. It's like, okay, well, I told some of my partners about it. I said, okay, well, again, I don't listen to it, so I don't want you to bring it back to me, but I hope y'all enjoy it. So that's it. I'll leave it at that.
Did they enjoy it?
Yeah. They found some parts funny. But you know who listens to your show every time?
Lita.
Your stepdaddy.
Yes, he told me that, and I told him to stop, and I said it in the show a few times. I said, Martin, please stop listening to the show. Please stop listening to the show. Y'all, my stepdad listens to the show. Please stop. Don't encourage this.
So not only does he listen to it, but his friend that is a writer out of Miami. He has he writes for magazines and stuff. He listens to it as well. And some of his old friends. So
yes,
I just feel like
who listen.
The more listeners you have, I mean, it's great. I mean, it's very forward for a young lady to have this type of show or young ladies to have this type of show. Hey, it's in your face everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So
I really
Yeah.
don't like when people I know personally listen to it. And I prefer if you do anyway, because I do think it's a good show. So I get it and you might be curious and listen. I don't want to talk about it. I don't like when people want to talk about it. And I want to talk about it. Send in an email like I tell everybody else. If you want to be a listener, send in an email. This is
or
not
better
the
yet,
discussion
leave a
for
review.
Easter.
Leave a review
Yes,
with your questions.
please rate, review, and subscribe. You can join Patreon where we actually look at the questions and try our best to answer them because, you know, y'all are the most, well, not the most, but y'all are very supportive. And that's a bonus of being a patron. We really try to do stuff for them. Okay.
So what's the questions the listeners had? Because ain't that where we at in the itinerary? Because I got my itinerary up here.
I have 2 more questions and then I'll go through what the
sorry.
listeners had. Some of them were the same. Okay, so do you feel like if you were to get married now or even dating, how big does money play into that? How much money he has?
He doesn't have to have a lot of money, to
What's
be
not a
honest
lot of
with
money?
you.
Why?
He doesn't. He just has a good credit.
Oh, well, yeah, credit.
There's a
credit.
difference. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, there is a difference. Big difference. You can have a lot
I
of
got
money
2
and
kids in
horrible
college.
credit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got 2 kids in college.
What do you... Sorry.
When we get to drink again?
You can drink whenever you want. We're done with the game. We drink all the time. I've been sipping my drink. We'll go to the listeners' questions because I think some of the other ones that I have, they have asked too. So I'll ask maybe 5, and then we're going to move on and do the advice segment where you will help me answer the questions, and then we'll do the cocktail. I hope you've been thinking about it because I would like for you to have a story. I have one.
Okay.
But I hope you have one too. Okay. A lot of people were asking if you listen. Do you listen?
No.
Okay.
The only thing I've ever listened to is one time I had, so what I do, I hope YouTube does not listening. When for your sister and you, I normally play your podcast in my bedroom when I get ready for work. And I just leave it on and let it run. Mm-hmm. And I'll play Mallory's in the living room. Well, one day I messed up and switched it up. And I had George playing in the living room and Mallory's in my bedroom. Joseph had come home for lunch. This was last year. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Oh my God, Mommy, have you ever listened to Kiara's podcast? Oh my God. Oh, that's my sister. Oh my God." I was like, "You're so dramatic." Shit.
That's how I felt when I was listening to his music.
Well, see, I ain't never listened to his music either. But, you know, I don't care what you guys are doing. I'm going to support you. It's kind of like what Prince said. You know, it's a growth spurt. And we'll see where it takes you. Do what you can do right now. This is what's hot, is happening. Everything you turn on, it's about the same subject. So go for it. Monetize it. Make your money. And that way I get Instapots.
All right, so we're back from our
I done drank this whole bottle.
I saw that when you emptied it out. You got to move to the next one, I guess. That's how it goes sometimes.
This right here is like Kool-Aid. Cruising is not paying. It's a limited edition watermelon. And
we've shown them
black, and I shouldn't be doing that. Girl, do you remember that time we had the family reunion at the plantation where my ancestors was working and we had us out there eating fucking sandwiches and freaking watermelon?
Yes, on the rind, like
outside, and I was so proud of all my children. I don't know. I was so proud of all my children. We were like, "No, thank you." We bougie, baby.
We're good. And then it was still open to the public. So the ancestors of the owners are walking through looking at us like, here they go in their natural habitat.
Okay. No, not mine.
No, thank you. Anyway,
I'm sorry to bring up them bad memories. Wipe it off. Wipe it off.
you gotta get you
Joseph,
some
bring
sage.
your sage. He's part of production. My son is very handsome.
He is.
He looking for a sugar mama. Well, his mama looking for him to look for a sugar mama.
Well, I don't know if the sugar mamas listen to us, but they might. I don't know. They're probably the people who send us mean emails and leave hateful things about us on the internet.
Hateful things? Oh, wow.
They can be very
If you
nasty
ain't got
and very
haters,
rude.
you ain't doing something right. That's what Cat Williams say.
Okay. And I'm like, well, go ahead.
Okay.
It's fine. As long as you listen, I do appreciate you. I don't expect everybody to
Right.
agree. It is what it is. Because I stand
it's
firm
what?
in
For
my word.
entertainment purposes only.
Okay. You only know what I
Boom.
choose to tell you.
Okay.
This is
Boom.
Bam. Okay. So I got this question several times from several people, and I think you left this in a comment on my live one day. What is Uno after dark?
What is what?
Uno after dark. You kept talking about Uno after dark. What is that?
Oh, girl, shit. Y'all can't mind me. It's Uno Flip. Oh, I get in my cups, girl, and I can't remember shit. But it's Uno after dark. Well, wait a minute. Uno Flip. Oh, I messed up my makeup. If y'all like the
It's
way my
stuck.
face
It's on
is
there.
tonight, girl, let me tell you. Because I got them old woman blemishes in my face. Let me tell you. Let me slide to the side. Get into it.
Oh,
Watch the tutorials by Miss Mallory Alexis. It's
Link in the bottom.
Malariala. Yeah, thank you, because I always misspelled my baby name. Hell, I misspelled
Why
her
did
name
you-
to begin with.
why did you spell her name like that? Got people calling her malaria.
Slow, dumb as fuck. What you mean? It ain't no secret. I was at a party, that little white girl was running around. I said, "Oh, I like her name, Mallory." I thought I'd spell it phonetically. MALARIALEXIS. That's her YouTube name. Won't
Yes,
forget
it
it
is.
now. But she beat this old woman face, girl. I'm gonna have to put this on my dating apps.
You should. She got some good pictures of you. I like what she sent me. What was the
Yeah.
hardest
That
breakup
little
you
girl
ever
is
had?
talented, girl.
Mm-hmm.
My marriage.
Oh, well, yeah. What made
Yeah.
it so hard?
I
Was it
really
because you
loved
were
him.
actually married?
No, because I really loved him. I really did.
No, I mean, do you think it
I'm
was
not
hard
quite sure if I would
because you
spit on
married
him if he was on fire. Huh?
It wasn't that you didn't love
Say
him.
what
I said,
now?
do you think it was hardest because you did marry him and you were so in love that made it harder than the other breakups that you had?
No, I was like, fuck this. You leaving me with 2 kids? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard.
Yeah,
He asked for my forgiveness. I forgave him.
that was
And
good.
we're quasi friends, but he better not catch on fire.
What does quasi friends mean? Because y'all are very friendly when I'm around.
Quasi friends mean motherfucker.
Oh, I know what that means. I know somebody
Okay.
like
Don't
that.
act-
Not
don't act
somebody
like-
I was dating, but I know what you mean. All right.
Yeah, they can be female or male friends. It don't matter. Like, oh, girl, it's good to see you. Bitch. Yeah, that one. You know what I'm talking about. Don't act brand new.
I just wanted to know what you meant. That's all. I'm not being brand new. All right.
And then I want you kids to see that I can forgive someone when they've done the ultimate wrong, because ultimately the forgiveness is on your part. You have to be able to move on. And you can't, you can't if you, girl, this little low cold shoulder is giving me life. Ow. You can't if you're stuck in, I hate this mother sucker.
Mm-hmm.
I wish a train would run over him and then back up. I hope a cougar catch him and scratch his face off.
A cougar?
Fuck it. It don't matter. I hope a monkey drag his ass down a flight of stairs with nails in it. Why don't you try to climb over that wall that has nails embedded upside down? You know, you can't be like that with people.
You can't. That's going to make you hold
So-
on to that.
Exactly. And it festers. It gives you high blood pressure, hypertension. It gives you situations. It doesn't allow you to
Wrinkles.
be open. Yeah. It doesn't allow you to allow new people into your heart, into your mind, into your space.
Someone says, are these niggas still trash when they 50?
Yeah, girl, shit. They sure is, girl. And still be trying to be hoes with Viagra pills and Cialis.
Shout out to Blue Chew. If you would like to get a Blue Chew pill or you want to get it for someone that maybe you don't love but you just want to spend some time with, make sure you check out their website and use our code cocktails. I thought that was a nice time.
What's the name of the
Blue Chew
website?
BlueChew.com.
Is that for females?
That's for men.
Excuse me. Why don't men walk the walk like women walk the walk?
What do you mean?
Like I could be driving down the street and see a fine man, be like, "Hey, what's up? How much?" He'd be like, $20. I'd be like, "Okay, get in." And
Oh,
we go
you
do
mean
what
like
we
walk
gotta
the
do.
track?
Oh, what I
Because
said, walk the walk.
you
know
said
what I
walk
meant.
the walk. I think I don't really know. I've never gave this much thought, but I think it's because like every circumstance, they think they're better than what they are. So they're not gonna say $20. They're gonna say some astronomical number, and it's just like, boy, bye. You don't even have
That
nowhere to
man be
go
walking
tonight.
around. That man be walking around with a humpback, a pot belly, skinny legs, no ass at all.
And still want you to
Thinking
make a
they
5-course
fine.
meal, thinking they fine, thinking you're supposed to take care of them. And I don't subscribe to that. That's against my religion.
No, men are supposed to take care of women. Period. Pooh.
Mm-hmm. All
Oh my
right.
God, I can't believe I drank this whole damn bottle.
It
of Kazan
happens.
rum.
Okay, Mama, you got to stop because they ain't pay us nothing.
What, girl? You might get a subscription deal. Not a subscription.
Maybe I'm going to send them
I
an
don't know what
email
it's
with a
called,
link
but
to
you know what I'm
this
talking about.
endorsement. All right. How do you feel about Kiki being publicly explicit about her sex life? My mom would kill me. Laughing emoji.
I feel like Trina Mama. Do what you do, boo boo. Next.
Hey, there's a lot of questions like that. Somebody said this is a relative. I won't say who to protect their privacy. Why are you so crazy?
It not be your goddamn daddy. What?
It's not my daddy. And you
What?
already told him. I try to block him in every way I could, but I can't block him from listening to the show. Why you be acting so crazy? Funny
Girl,
crazy.
what? We ain't gonna
Okay,
we ain't gonna worry about that.
Yeah. That's
Next
old
question.
news. Okay. Who was the first man you fell in love with? And
My daddy.
It's a load. Not that kind of love. Okay. Who was the first man
Oh.
you fell in love with? How old were you? And does he still look good? Loaded question.
So I have a very bad track record with men. They break down after I leave them.
It's a
Or after
curse.
they leave me. Maybe.
Mhm. They better get with the winning
No, I
team,
would
like
say-
Jocelyn said.
Okay. I would say that all of them still look good, but are they good for you?
It's like a fried pork chop. Looks good. She might have a
Yeah.
heart
Now,
attack.
Mallory's daddy, when I first got with him, he looked like Albie Sure. He really did.
What was it that attracted you to him?
I just told you.
Oh, because he looked like Albie Sure, the old Albie Sure, not current Albie Sure.
No.
Yeah, because that son Quincy that's always with Diddy, he is a handsome man.
Yeah, he looked like Albie Sure. He was real kind and gentle. He gave me whatever I wanted. Of course, I was in college, so my wants were very minimal. He was nice to you as far as I knew. But
To who?
To you.
Oh, I
but-
was too young.
Yeah, he was a liar too. Seems like I attract liars and whores.
It might be a generational curse. 'Cause I feel
Maybe.
the same way. Well, maybe I can eat some sage and clean it from the inside out. Okay, so somebody
but
said,
I need somebody to go to the liquor store. Joseph!
okay, have you heard of a game, excuse my language, called Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Yes. We're going to play that.
It's just one
I'm
round.
ready.
This is somebody's question. It's one round.
Okay, I'm ready. I've heard of it. I've seen it on TV.
Martin, Sam. And this is not truth or drink, so you got to answer.
Okay. I would kill Sam. Wait, what's the other two?
Fuck or marry.
I would fuck your daddy and marry Martin. There.
That's what I thought you would say, actually. Yeah.
No, you did. Let me change my answers.
Why?
I'm just playing.
Yeah, because it is what it is. All right. Let me see if there's any more questions that are different from what we already talked about. Are you thinking of your cocktail in the back of your head? Do you have one?
Hell no, girl. I'm thinking about where the hell I'm gonna get some of my watermelon cruising from. What the? Whoa.
It's 9:30 there now. Hopefully somebody can get you some. You should have took some from Mallory's house. I started to see if somebody could get it, but I don't know how. Not Martin. Joe's gonna get you no liquor. If he got an ID.
Girl, you know they be having fake IDs. I went to the store with Madison, and I was like, well, baby, I'll buy that wine for you. She said, I don't need you to. I was like, huh? And so I just ain't saying that. I acted dumb. Went to the register to check out. She showed that little WG, her little fake ID. And I was like, girl, when you get a fake ID? Oh, I been had this moment. I said, okay, girl, whatever.
Don't you love
a lot of people
when you wake up in the morning and if you're anything like me, you consistently check your bank account because you don't know how much money you have. Not funny. You guys, it's real hard times out here right now. Everyone needs every dime they can get and they need it quick. That's why we are so excited to tell you about Current. It's a mobile bank with a Visa debit card that gets you paid up to 2 days faster. So listen, if you normally get paid on a Friday, you can get paid on a Wednesday with Current. Isn't that exciting? I love getting money when you least expect it. And Current gives you free overdrafts up to $100 with no hidden fees. Now, I don't advise that you overdraft all the time, but every now and again, look, you got to do what you got to do. And Current has your back. Current works just like any bank card because it is a real bank account. It's not a prepaid card. Another dope thing about Current is they instantly refund the holds that gas stations put on your card. Now, first of all, I didn't even know that gas stations put holds on our cards. Where's my money back? Current also works with Apple Pay, Google Pay, Cash App, and Venmo. We all need that because look, when Bae wants to send you something on the side, you better have all of those. Quick little Cash App. You know what I'm talking about. So listen, I am going to download the Current app, and you should too, right now. Get your Current Black Premium card. Oh, they got a Black Premium card. Y'all better go get you one. Go to current.com and enter the promo code cocktails.
Girl,
you all dressed up tonight.
I am, because I was looking like who shot John and why.
Okay. Like you was on an episode of Ozark or something.
Well, I ain't been watching that, but I got to. But I ain't got nothing but time, you know.
Girl, them people from Ozark look busted.
How would you? They do. I think that's a problem why I can't watch it. I like to see beautiful people on TV.
You need to join UMC. It's a channel, urban movie channel.
I'm familiar. Mm-hmm.
It's Black people. And there's a show on there. It's called A House Divided. And it is good.
Let me write that in my notebook. Okay.
House Divided.
Somebody said, how did you enjoy the live show when you were there?
I was like, look at my baby. She got an audience for what she want to talk about. I was very proud of her and Medinah for their efforts in getting it all together. I thought the venue was very nice. There was some background drama, but you never knew about it. And that is a true professional or true professionals with an S.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I didn't say for the show, though. I was asked to leave. I was good with that.
I heard you didn't really leave.
I did.
Well, I mean, you was only upstairs, but okay.
Yeah, but I did. No. I left.
You left?
Because I want you to. Yeah, I wanted you to be in your natural habitat. I wanted you to give your
Did
audience
you see me fall?
what they paid for. No, girl, you fell. What the hell?
I told you that. I tripped over the speaker. And y'all had oiled me up real good, so I slid down and I was able to pop
them
back
legs
up.
to shine, girl. We wanted you to shine.
That's probably for
like
the
a
best.
Diamond. Mm-hmm. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay, shit.
So I slid on down the speaker and put it all back. I'm not gonna cut it out. All right. So
so when your live show's gonna start again?
I don't know. Honestly, we were planning them to start. I wanted them to start in March. Then I was like, okay, we'll push it back to June. But we can't really plan because we don't know what's happening. I honestly don't think it's going to be able to happen this year. So I've been trying to look into virtual things. But I'm like, the virtual...
It's getting old.
Yeah, and people are tired and there's limits to it. If the Wi-Fi is messed up and people buy tickets, like I don't want to refund nobody. So I don't believe in refunds. And so I don't know. We're still trying to figure that out, and I'm going to keep looking into it. We'll see when things open back up. But they basically, the reports that I'm seeing from like insider entertainment industry publications, it's like, don't plan anything for this year or next year. Plan for 2022. And I'm like, hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to go to Colombia and do some other things. Get some work done in some
Colombia?
Things. Yeah, it's cheaper there.
You mean Colombia as in the country? Casa Negro?
Well, not
Is that where you're going?
Cali.
Colombia as in
Colombia
Records?
No, Cali, Colombia. Cali is the city. Colombia is the country.
Well, why are you not going to the black part?
That's not where the doctor is. I want some veneers.
How much them cost over there?
$3,000 to $5,000.
Ooh, I can get my bottom teeth done.
Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
That'd be too bad. Oh.
We could go at the same time and maybe share a little room. And they do it. All right. So that's enough of that. Let me see if there's any other questions.
I do voiceovers for that, huh?
Mm-hmm. No. So now we are going to move on to the advice segment of the show. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you guys tune into our Patreon, subscribe. I'm going to try to get another video going with my mom and with my sisters. What?
Hold up. I just told you my whole dick bag. I cannot believe I did that. I am too drunk. Oh my God.
You did. Do you want me to save that for Patreon?
Yeah.
Because, okay. Well, sorry you guys missed the last part.
Well, let somebody roommate know that ain't got nothing to do with what I can do.
That's for your me time.
It's a big old bag.
You're not here. All right.
And look, your baby sister came in and said, "Mommy, can I use this bag?" Hell no, you can't use this bag. Shit. Tell her I went to that goddamn chiropractic.
She went to the chiropractor. And what?
And let me tell you what he said. Like after he had pop my back, pop. I was like, oh shit. I stood up. I said, oh, thank you. It's a one-time thing.
Mommy, you said it's a one-time thing. And what he say?
He was an old white man. He turned red. He said, huh? I said, is this a one-night stand? I said, you were feeling on my booty and everything. Shit. He fell out laughing. I said, no, I'm just kidding with you, but you did make me feel good. What's up?
Did he have on Birkenstocks?
Or he did. He had on regular. No, he had on them shoes from Walmart. But I didn't give a shit. He made me feel good. Damn, I ain't got no more. Joseph! That little bastard act like he can't hear shit. He probably in that phone. Wait, this still your show, ain't it? Girl, I ain't got no more.
I'm going to cut some of this out. I know. We're at the end, Mommy. It's just 2 more seconds.
You need to wear that little outfit more often. And you don't never really dress down. Mommy. I'm sorry. You don't never dress down.
It's too big.
You don't never dress down.
Okay.
Period, poo.
It's time for us to move on to the advice. Remember, y'all, I'm not even playing with y'all today. For real. Please don't send we appreciate the advice that you guys ask us for, but please don't send it to the DMs or the cocktails.
Your little outfit make you look thinner on top. That's real cute.
Okay, so anyway, send it to askcocktails@gmail.com. That's ASKCOCKTALES. We're going to do 2 emails today, and then we're going to tell a cocktail, and then that's it. And then we both going to finish getting drunk and go to sleep and roll over in our beds like we normally do. All right, so the first one, the subject line says, he's going to leave me. I personally say, we'll go. But let's see what she says. Hey, ladies, please keep me anonymous. Let's jump right into it. I'm not having enough sex with my man. We've been together for a little over 3 years, and I truly think I'm going to marry this man one day.
Whoa.
Exactly. He's perfect for me in every way. Okay. When we first started out, the sex was good. I'm a little kinky, so I had to show him some things. But now he's a freak like me, and we have amazing sex when we can. We both work full time, but I also have a side business as a visual artist. What does that even mean? Which leads to long work hours after my full time. Also, a little TMI. My cycle is irregular and sometimes can last half a month.
Okay,
which also cuts into my sex time. He's cool with period sex, but I just don't feel sexy during that time. I've tried more kinky shit. I take sheet orgasms. I'm attracted to him and all. But lately, I'm too tired or not in the mood to have sex, and I don't know what to do. He's pretty understanding and says it's not a big deal, but I know my man and I know he wants more from me. How do I get myself in an even better mood or make more time to have sex? I don't want to lose my nigga over some pussy that I want to give him. Thanks. Send from my iPhone.
She needs to get a side chick.
A side chick?
To help her, yeah. To help her out when her irregular periods come on. Mm-hmm. If he doesn't want to have sex with her when her period is on.
No, she said he's cool with it. She doesn't feel sexy, so it's her thing.
Oh, well, she needs to get a side chick to help her out.
Okay, well, I'll take that because I don't know what else to tell you because I feel like, well, girl, either you're going to do it or you're not.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you don't want to, so maybe you should watch Sister Wives on, you go to sex clubs.
What city is she in?
She didn't say.
Well, she could Google it. Like go to google.com, google.com, and look for adult sex clubs. And she and her man can visit those spots. And when she's on her cycle and doesn't feel like having sex with him, then she can say, hey, boo, got something new for you. Let's go try out this spot. And they'll go there. And there'll be a lot of popcorn pop to cover the funk of sex. And, let it happen. Let it do what it do, baby. Or she could find a side chick to help her out. Next question.
Have you ever been to a sex club?
No, I read about it on google.com.
All right. Next email. It says, update, urgent, forward. Dreaming about dick in class. Girl, you need to be in class is what I'm already feeling. But all right. Hey, y'all. My dumbass originally sent this email to the wrong email by mistake. Okay, so last November. Are you for real? Last November.
Thanksgiving.
And it's May. But okay. Last November, I wrote to y'all about the fine, dark-skinned football player in my graduate program in Michigan. Let's call him Dan. After the first semester, he left school and started training for the NFL in California, and I never saw him again, even though we still follow each other on Instagram. I figured all hope was lost and moved on without ever shooting my shot. Well, things have gotten an interesting turn, or have taken an interesting turn. I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri. So when the pandemic happened and school shut down, I moved back home. Fast forward to this week. I'm watching the news and this man is being interviewed. Turns out he got drafted to the Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs. Part of me is like, damn, is this fate or a weird coincidence? It sounds like salt, but anyway, so here's my question. Should I try and pursue him now, or does that make me seem like a clout chaser to make an attempt now that he's playing for my hometown team? And how do I pursue him without looking like a groupie? I'm not the type of person who cares about money or what someone does for a living, and I was definitely interested in him before I knew he even played football. But I'm honestly just kind of shy, and I don't really like putting myself out there for guys I like because I've been rejected in the past, especially because of how dark my skin is. I just think he's fine and want to get to know him. What should I do? P.S. I included a picture of myself and him because I guess that's what people do. People do that. I don't want y'all to do that because I don't really know what y'all looking for. But
okay, so first of all, you need to work on your insecurities, sister. That's just first and foremost. All this shit you talked about, who cares if he's with the Kansas City Chiefs? The fact remains that he hadn't called you back and that you're worried that you're too dark-skinned. You need to just own your beauty. There's beauty in every hue of an African American. You come in all shapes, sizes.
Who is washing dishes, Mommy? Is somebody washing dishes?
No, it's the air conditioner.
Oh.
And colors. We come in all colors, sister. What you need to be concerned about is the fact that he didn't call you back. And just leave it at that. Just chalk it up to the game and move on. Like, for real. I wouldn't even waste my time.
I wouldn't either. I think that is going to be a recipe for disaster. I think that you have some inner work to do that is seeping through this email. It doesn't even matter if you're trying to put on that you're not a gold digger. It's not about that. You really were interested in him, but it's like now. But honestly, you wouldn't put none of that in there if that wasn't a bit appealing to you. And it is. I get it.
Oh,
but that's not what you need
drunk.
Okay, well, we at the end, so it's fine. That was the last email. Okay, we got to move on because I got to pee and my mama getting drunk. So, I'm sorry, Tish is getting drunk. All right, so now it's time to move on to the cocktails, the last part of the show before you can plug all your authors and your book club and everything else.
But if he ain't got a buck, I won't cup him. Spend 100 on me, it ain't nothing. Run a double D, so stuffing. Back to the point. Is there some cash in this place? If it is, I'll probably stick the stats in your face, turn around. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe.
Okay, so I have a very short story. Y'all be getting on me about why I don't like short men. Y'all have those preferences. And I have mine. Now, I have dated short men before, but I'll tell a short story. I probably shared this before, but I'll never forget a time. And you're in this story, Mommy, Tish. I was going on a date with a short man. My mama fell asleep at the house or something. I don't know. But everybody was home. Me, my mom, Mallory, my stepdad, my brother and sister. I was going on a movie date or something in high school. This dude comes to the door. For whatever reason, I tried to get there first.
Are you for real right now?
Yes,
I am. I
am for real right now.
Are you for real right now?
I'm so for real right now. My stepdaddy tried to get there first. But somehow, my mama made it up there. And I thought she was asleep, which I thought the coast was clear. Everybody else was cool. He rang the doorbell. It's like, I don't know what he said. My mama literally screams out, who is this midget? This ain't the same as the other one. I was like, oh my God, are you serious right now? And ever since then, I said, I'm not bringing nobody home to meet my family unless I already have serious intentions with a wedding date involved to get married. And ever since, I've held on to that for 20 years almost. Yeah, so you embarrassed me. You called that man a midget. He was not. He was just short. And you was screaming about that. And that's not okay. I hope you have learned from that. I hope you don't do that to Madison and Joseph. But I know the other things that you have said, like calling that boy Harry Potter and everything else. But I have turned into you and calling these folks names too. And I just feel like, again, this goes back to our curse. So what's your cocktail? You looking angry.
I am. Because that was a long time ago. Wasn't nobody answering that damn door. I had to walk from the master bedroom, which was at the very back of the house, 4 bedrooms. And I had to walk all the way to the front of the house. Everybody else was sitting on the couch and shit. And I get up there, hair looking wild. I was a wildebeest. And he did look a little different.
Because it wasn't the same person. I had moved on.
Well, fuck it. I said it. He looked a little different.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least you didn't call him ugly.
Whatever.
What's your cocktail? And y'all can send y'all's cocktails into cocktails.atl@gmail.com. Medinah will probably read them.
Give a bit of criticism. Y'all need to slow down on them cocktails.
What you mean?
The average alcoholic is trying to get the products together. Y'all say that so quick. Alcohol kills brain cells. You have to.
What are you talking about?
Say it slower. Like at the beginning.
The email?
Running down your cocktail.
Oh, ain't nobody really making them cocktails, I don't think. We just talking about what's going on. But I got you. I take it into consideration.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So what's your cocktail? Because I feel like you're neglecting.
I don't drink cocktails. I just drink what I got.
I'm not talking. No.
I
think you didn't read the full thing. So the cocktail for you, I need you to tell me a story. Tell us a story, me and the listeners. A sex or dating experience that you have had that is
hotline.
Your hotline blinking. Hold on.
Hello. Hey, I'm doing a show with Kiki right now. I'm sorry. Can you give me about 15 minutes and I'll call you back? Thank you. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
It's all right.
Kiki to everyone.
Mm-hmm. So you tell a story. It's a sex or dating experience that you've had, like a story, short story, not a ton of details, but good details. It can be funny, embarrassing, romantic, good, whatever you think, but just a story-worthy story about you and someone else, nothing by yourself, and you don't have to say names.
So in this hometown that I'm from, Natchitoches, Louisiana, I was standing at Blake's ice cream parlor. And it was a popular little ice cream joint where, you can roll up and get your little soft serve ice cream.
I mean, is this present or was this back when you was my age or younger?
You so damn shiesty. Yes, of course it was in the damn 80s. And I had to make a decision. I was standing there with my side boo, which happened to be your daddy. And I was standing up there trying to get my little ice cream because me and my little friend, we had rolled down there just to get some ice cream. But, I was hot to trot. So, he had walked his old ass over there talking about, hey, girl, what you up to? I said, I'm getting some ice cream with my friend. What you want? And he was like, well, you ain't call me back. I know I ain't call you back because I was trying to work it out with my boyfriend at the time. So it was another boy in the neighborhood that had the same exact ugly car that my actual boyfriend had. So I thought it was my boyfriend riding up. So I broke off running. I left my bike, my friend, your daddy, and everybody at the ice cream shop. I just started running. And when the boy passed by, I said, shit, that ain't even that ain't even him. So I ran back down and tried to save that relationship. I was trying to be a player, girl, just trying to trick and hold, just being honest. So I ran back down to get my ice cream cone. And he say, your daddy say, oh, I see what time it is. I say, well, game recognized game. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't no shame in my game. You gonna buy my ice cream cone or what? Because I gotta go. So he got me and my friend an ice cream cone, and we left. My friend said, girl, you cold blooded. I say, yeah, girl, I'm just like a reptilian.
What's a reptilian? A reptile?
Shit.
Yeah. Amphibian?
Whatever.
Oh, you combine.
Same damn thing. Cold-hearted. Mm-hmm. So we rode our bikes on back home with our damn ice cream cone that we got for free. Courtesy of your daddy. What?
And he's still passing out free stuff because he was giving the girls drinks. I said, well, whatever, as long as I got mine.
That's because he old shit.
Mm-hmm.
He should have been off at somebody college trying to get an education. But nah, he was trying to check off on young chicks till he met me. And I was like, nah.
Well, you were a young chick.
I was. But you going to pay for this. I need some diamond earrings, which he got. I need some money, which he sent.
And that's on period, poo. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Probably not, girl. It was just really lame, really. It was just my mom.
You didn't like the episode? I think they're going to like this, mommy.
To you and all of that. Girl, who is that in that red dress?
What red dress?
Oh, me? That's you.
This is pink. Girl, I had to go to the bathroom. I want you to I was listening, but
I'm just saying, girl, everybody wants somebody, a sugar daddy, to come in and swoop them up. But I don't know if y'all been on Instagram and looked up Mr. James, the sugar daddy. But that's how them sugar daddies really be.
All right, that's enough.
Pub people right now.
Now is okay. So listen, thank you guys so much. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you didn't,
I enjoyed myself.
I enjoyed you being here. This was a good talk. I really did like it. Yeah. Let everybody know if you want them to follow you on social media, you can let them know that, or anything you want to pub. Now is the time.
Okay, it's really not important that you follow me because I don't really be posting anything. However, here are a few authors that I would suggest that you check out. Anything by Alexandria House. That's my girl. And she doesn't even know I'm doing this because I don't really personally know her. I did fly all the way to Atlanta for that book convention.
And we met her.
Kiara and her auntie come out, and we all met her. She was real personable. It was hot as hell up in there. We met her, Christine C. Jones, Alexander Warren. But Alexandria House, baby, them boys, that series, the McClain brothers. Now, y'all can't have Leland, because that's my boo, because he like older chicks.
Who?
Y'all can have the rest of them. Leland, the professional basketball player. Oh, and then boys. Also, another author to check out is Monica Walters. Her series that is about Black cowboys out of Beaumont in Houston. Awesome series. Really good. Really nasty. And then India T. Norfleet. Girl, if you listen to this podcast, let me tell you.
It's a podcast?
No, I'm saying if you listen to this podcast, if India's listening to this podcast, I am new to your work.
Mm-hmm.
And so let me tell you, I done use some of your stuff to get people ready for me. Let me tell you. Yeah, she has a book of poetry, and she has novellas and novels. Any of those three authors? You don't really need to even talk. It's kind of like playing Prince before you get there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now let me shout out to my book club. Hey, girls. LSBS in the house. And then my friend, Terry Lynn. Hey, girl. And my coworker, Krishonda. She probably going to be embarrassed because she's younger, girl.
It's fine. Okay, so anyway, thank y'all so much. If you're interested in a book club and you're in the DFW area, maybe you can find a way to reach out to her. I don't know if they're taking submissions or not, but
they be real bougie. They real bougie. I ain't gonna even lie. I love them Yeah, all of them. But they real.
Well, go to the places that she likes, and maybe you can meet my mom, and maybe y'all can start your own thing and invite her. And I think she would be fun. I appreciate you so much for coming.
I do stand on pumping stands or whatever, where you invite a person, I'll come. If you invite me, I will come. But if I don't have an invite, I don't come.
Yes,
All
a
right,
proper
everybody.
invite, not, hey girl, we doing this on Friday, and then you expect me to be there on Friday. No, hey girl, we're doing this on Friday. I would like you to come. Will you come? Can you come? So anyway, that's it. Something's going on in that corner. I appreciate y'all for listening. I hope that you enjoyed it. And also maybe reach out to Medinah, because she said she wasn't feeling well, that meniscus issue or something was affecting her, and that's why she wasn't here with us today. Reach out to her, send her well wishes, and thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoy a happy Mother's Day, and I hope you subscribe to Patreon, and please keep listening to the show, because bitch, I need y'all to listen to the show. Y'all can't keep letting our numbers drop. Thank you. Bye.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.
Population.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Wait on the drive. Bye. 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 Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.
Population.
Goodbye. Bye. 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 Wait on the track. Wait on.